Okay, so we are live now, right? So a very good morning to the three program chair from Tunku, Puteri, Intan, Safinaz School of Accountancy. The first one, from my view, is Dr. Muhammad Hadafi Sadan, right?
Hello, good morning.
And then followed by Dr. Ariati Juliana Sulaiman. And then finally, we have also with us today is Associate Professor Dr. Noor Faiza Sawandi, right?
Hi.
So
Yeah.
all three of them are basically the program chair for all the postgraduate program, right? From Tunku Puteri Intan Shafina School of Accountancy, and that the program that they have is number one, of course, is Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Accounting, and then a Masters of Science in Accounting, and Masters of Science International Accounting, and then finally we have Master in Taxation. So perhaps when all three of you give the introduction, probably you might want to also include which program actually you are responsible for. I think Dr. Adafi should be PhD, right? No, International Accounting.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So who will begin first?
All right. I think I will brief for the introduction part,
Okay.
and then later on, the preamp Dr. Faiza will provide the informations for the PhD and the Master by Research.
Okay. And then we have finally
And then,
Dr. Ati.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think without any delay, I'll just pass the floor to you, Dr. Adafi. Right. And I will be overseeing the Facebook to see if there's any questions, and if those questions I can address, I will help you to address. If not, then I will directly direct the questions over to any of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Francis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good morning and salam sejahtera to all our viewers. I'm not sure how many viewers already seen us on Facebook, but hopefully the numbers will getting better when we move to the 11 a.m. and etc. So today's session is about the sharing of the postgraduate programs based on the programs offered by the School of Accountancy, UUM, or known as the TISA UUM. So today, me and my colleagues will briefly provide you the information about 4 programs that we offered. And before that, let me begin with some of the history and also the background of our university and also our school. So we share the same vision and missions, all right, to become eminent management university for UM, and we will, our vision is to be the eminent school of accountancy around the region or in Malaysia itself. And we offer high quality accounting programs and to advance knowledge in accounting so as to serve the
Sorry,
global
Dr. Hadafi, the slide is not moving.
Okay, sorry. The second one. So these are the visions and the missions for the UUM and also for the TISA UUM. All right. For the background, we are actually begins our school same as the age of the UM in 1984, but from time to time we are sort of combined with the other school, or we separate from the other school, and until nowadays we are solely known as the School of Accountancy. Okay, in terms of the rankings, based on the international rankings, UUM itself improved from years to years, as what we can see from the information here. And for the TISA, we are categorized with the School of Economic and Finance under the category of Accounting and Finance. So for the year 2023, we are in the positions of 151 to 200 of the Accounting and Finance department. Okay. So hopefully next year or this year we can improve our positions, okay, so that it can provide a better impressions to the future student. Okay. Okay, in terms of the human capital or our resources, in total we have 110 academic staff led by the 7 professors or 6%, and we have the associate professors 41%, 35%, seniors lecturers 54%, and the lecturers and tutors respectively 4% and 1%. So based on this human capital, we can provide best experience or educations to the future students in terms of the accounting context. Okay. Okay, why TISA UM? First of all, as I mentioned before, we back up our as we have the sufficient human resources, and secondly, we have the good facilities. For example, here we have the this is our student center, student smart center or smart room. As this one, basically, we will use for the Viva or the proposal defense, where there is a sort of hybrid between the face-to-face and also the online conversations. So this room is available, equipped with the latest technology, if not mistaken. All right. So this is the rest. We have the students' learning space, also, which have a bit different from the traditional classroom. So this is the areas where if I'm not mistaken, for the sorry, yeah. Okay. All right, so this is the area for the PhD students, where they can have 24 hours, if not mistaken, use this room to conduct their research, as the room is available for all the PhD students. All right. So in terms of the areas, in general, we have 4 units, consists of the financial accounting units, or the financial accounting units, management accounting units, and the taxation unit. Okay, so that one is under the financial accounting. and Tax Department. Okay. And then we have the Accounting Informations and Audit Department. Under the ICE and also the Audit Department, we have the Accounting Information System, we have the Audit and Corporate Governance, Risk Management, etc. So for those who are interested to do their research either in master level or PhD level, so they can focus on this particular or specific areas. And those lectures, those related lectures are available to supervise. Okay, supervise you. Okay, apart from the two main departments, we also have the research unit and consultancy unit, known as the Institute of Strategic and Sustainable Accounting Developments, or ISAD, followed by the Accounting Information System Research and Development, ISRED, and the last one is Accounting Business and Finance Consultancy, or known as the ABFC. So the first two basically concentrate on the seminars, conducting seminars or research or collaboration with the practitioners or the companies. All right, so talking about the engagement or the industry collaborations, we are having the particular collaborations or memorandum with the ACCA, MICPA, ICAN of Nigeria, ICAEW, National Audit Department, the Accountant General Department, IRRB, Salihin Group, Yayasan Tan Sri Feng, and PS Yap and Co. So the future collaboration with PS Yap, for example, is to have their kind of small branches to be in the TISA UM, so that student can have enhanced or hands-on experience doing the accountings, auditing, or taxation works. Okay, so I'm not sure when the exact date, but that is one of the future collaboration with the PS. Yep. Okay, so with that, I think I will pass the sessions to PM Dr. Faiza for the research program. Over to you, Dr. Faiza.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Hadafi. Okay, let me share my slide. I think before I go straight to the program by research, let me go through this slide first. Okay, so at TISA UUM, we do offer two types of programs. The first one is research-based. Another one is course-based. Okay, so for research-based program, we do offer PhD in accounting and Master of Science Accounting. Okay, meanwhile, for coursework, we do have Master of Science International Accounting and Master in Taxations. Okay, with regard to the academic calendar, UUM adopt a trimester system. Okay, so like currently, okay, the first trimester, okay, was started somewhere in September last year and has ended on November last year as well. And then followed by second trimester that will be ended soon, which is on 4th April. And on May, we're going to have the third trimester, A233. All right, so let me introduce again the program chair. Okay, so the first one is Dr. Ariati Juliana Sulaiman. She is in charge of Master in Taxation. Okay, if you have any queries, you may contact Dr. Ariati at this number or email. Okay, the second one we have just now Dr. Muhammad Hadafi. He's in charge of Master of Science International Accounting. So if you have anything to ask, you may contact him at this number and email. And this is the last one is me myself on the very left here. I'm in charge of PhD program as well as Master of Science Accounting. So feel free to contact me if you have any queries about PhD and Master of Science in Accounting. Okay, now let me proceed with the important information about Doctor of Philosophy or PhD in Accounting. So what you can see here is the leaflet of the program, okay, together with the flow chart of how to graduate on time or GOT. Okay, for PhD in accounting, okay, you may register as a full-time student or as a part-time student. If you registered as a full-time student, okay, you may complete the PhD program within 3 years to 5 years, or it is equivalent to 9 trimesters to 15 trimesters. Meanwhile, as a part-time student, you can complete the PhD within 4 years to 7 years. That is equivalent to 12 trimesters to 21 trimesters. All right. Secondly, about the entry requirements for PhD in accounting. The first entry requirement is a master's degree in the field of accounting or related fields from UUM or any other institution of higher learning that are recognized by the UUM SNET with a minimum CGPA of 3.00. B, or a bachelor's degree in the field of accounting or related fields from UUM or any other institution of higher learning recognized by the UUM SNET with CGPA of at least 3.67 or first class or equivalent. Plus, you have to pass the interview that is conducted by the TISA UUM PG committee. C, for candidates without a qualification in the related fields or work experience in the relevant field, the candidate must undergo appropriate prerequisite courses that are determined by the program and meet the minimum CGPA based on A to B just now. If you don't have A, B, or C, we still have the another one which is D. Any other equivalent qualifications recognized by the UUM SNET. All candidates must fulfill the English language requirement as set by the UUM SNET. On top of these requirements, the candidate also need to attach a research proposal. And for the shortlisted candidate, they need to pass the interview sessions. All right. The second one here is optional. If possible, you may propose potential supervisor's name. You may visit to TISA website to identify any potential supervisors. Like what Dr. Hadafi just explained, we have many expertise in the areas such as financial accounting, taxation, audit, accounting information system. Right. For all students that registered as a PhD student in accounting, in fact, at UUM, you have to take 2 prerequisite courses, that are research methodology and academic writing. These courses or papers need to be taken in the first trimesters of the first year. Let me go to the third information. That is estimated tuition fees. As you can see here, there are 2 tables. The first table on the left, is the breakdown of the item of the fees. As you can see, The items are categorized into 3 categories. Non-recurring fees such as registration and insurance. Recurring fees, actually it's referred to service charge or fees that you need to pay every semester. And the third one is tuition fees. Okay, please take note that this fees does not include the accommodation cost and international students bond. And this figure may be revised from time to time. Okay, on the second table on the right is the calculation example for full-time student, assuming that he or she has viva voce of PhD accounting at 9th trimester. Okay, so if you are for local student or a student from Malaysia, okay, the total estimated cost for you to complete the PhD program, okay, assuming that you have your viva at 9 trimesters, is this much, 24,676 ringgit. Meanwhile, for international students, if you completed or you have your viva on your 9 trimesters, the estimated total cost will be 41,896. Right, that is for PhD in accounting. Okay, let me go to the second program. By research, there is Master of Science Accounting. So same case as leaflet for the PhD program. In the leaflet for this program, we also put there the flow chart to graduate on time, or GOT. Okay, first period of study for Master of Science Accounting. Okay, if you registered as full-time student for this program, okay, you may complete your study within 2 years to 3 years. And that is equivalent to 6 trimesters to 9 trimesters. For part-time students of Master of Science Accounting, okay, they may complete the program or the study within 3 years to 5 years. That is equivalent to 9 trimesters to 15 trimesters. Right. So what are the entry requirements for Master of Science Accounting by Research? Okay. The first one is a bachelor's degree in the field of accounting or related fields with honors from UUM or any other institution of higher learning recognized by the UUM SNIP. Okay, first, okay, if you have this bachelor degree, okay, first with a CGPA of at least 2.75 or B, a CGPA of 2.5 to 2.74 and pass an interview conducted by the TISA UUM Postgraduate Committee. Or C, a CGPA of 2.00 to 2.49 with minimum 5 years working experience in relevant field and pass an interview by the TISA UUM Postgraduate Committee. Okay. On top of this, candidates without a qualification in accounting or related fields or working experience in the relevant field, okay, he or she must undergo appropriate prerequisite courses determined by the program and need to meet the minimum CGPA based on A, B, or C. Okay, beside that, any other equivalent qualifications recognized by the university, okay, is also accepted. Like PhD, okay, candidate for Master of Science Accounting, they need to fulfill the English language requirement as set by the University Senate. Okay, so same case as PhD, all students of Master of Science Accounting also need to take 2 prerequisite courses. Same courses, research methodology and academic writing. Okay, I think this is the last one. The estimated tuition fees for Master of Science Accounting. So like the slide for PhD just now. Yeah, the first table on the left here is the breakdown of the item that charge to student from Malaysia and for international student. And the second table on the right here is the calculation example for full-time student, assuming that the student has his or her viva voce at 9 trimesters. So if you are registered as a Malaysia, if you are local student, if you are from Malaysia, okay, the total estimated cost for this program is 16,010 ringgit. Meanwhile, for international student, for you to complete this program, within 6 trimesters, okay, the estimated total cost is 27,974. So I would like to remind again that this information or this figure may be revised or changed from time to time. I think I still have one more slide. Although it has been briefly explained by Dr. Hadafi just now, I would like to re-emphasize again. There are various areas of study that you can undergo, that you can do in your PhD or in your Master of Science Accounting by Research. Not just limited to this list. There are many more other relevant fields that you can apply for. Okay. So I think that's all from me. So now I would like to pass the session to Dr. Aryati. Over to you, Dr. Aryati.
Thank you, Dr. Faiza. Let me share the slide first. Can you see the slide?
Yeah, you can see this.
Alright. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and hi everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Postgraduate Studies Unit, College of Business, for organizing this postgraduate program preview in this FB live session. All right. So my name is Aryati Juliana Sulaiman. I am the program chair for the Master in Taxation. Okay. Okay. So I am going to introduce to you the Master in Taxation. Okay, but before we continue, I'm not sure whether you are still with me or not after listening to Dr. Hadafi, Dr. Faiza. Okay, so if you are still with me, if you are still watching, maybe you can say something in the comments or show some emojis so that I know that I'm not alone. Someone is still watching me. All right, let's move on. All right, this is the program structure for the Master in Taxation by coursework. Okay, we have core courses and also elective courses. All right. For the core courses, we have research methodology, we have strategic management, we have financial accounting theory and reporting practices, management accounting and control systems, contemporary issues in international taxation, tax accounting and auditing for companies, selected issues in corporate taxation, tax laws, tax law and ethical issues, indirect tax, governance and issues, indirect tax audit and investigation. All right, if you can see from the right hand side, okay, we have also elective courses. Okay, so you are supposed to complete the core courses together with the elective courses. So we have a range of list of elective courses. So you only need to choose two from this list. Okay, we have seminar in accounting information, issues in auditing and investigation, seminar in international accounting, international financial management, financial statement analysis, financial modeling, seminar in corporate governance. Okay, and then we have strategic management accounting, and also information system control and audit. And if you look at our core courses here, we have 10 core courses, but 6 out of 10 courses are tax related. And the courses not only focus on the direct taxes, but also indirect taxes. So our specialized courses designed to equip the students, yeah, with the current tax issues and everything that you need to know about taxes. Okay, so we have starting from research methodology up to indirect tax audit investigation. So from learning how to do research to figuring out how to manage stuff like a boss, we've got you covered. Okay, and then we also have a project paper. Okay, apart from the core courses and elective courses that you need to complete, the program structure also involve preparing project paper. Okay, 6 credit hours of project paper. And this project paper is like a mini research on certain issues that is related to taxation. So you are advised, as a MIT students, you are advised to choose tax-related issues to add value to your study. So the aim of this project paper is to train the students, yeah, on how to do research on taxation. So from the program structure, we can see that our curriculum is carefully designed to ensure that you gain both knowledge and also the research skills, yeah, that is necessary to master in the field of taxation. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now we look at the duration of the study. Okay, you might be worried about your work and also your study commitment, but you don't have to be worried. Okay, our program offers flexible study options, allowing you to pursue your master degree at your own pace. Okay, whether you choose to study full-time or part-time, we have the options for you. All right, so we offer both full-time and also part-time study options. Okay, so this is to accommodate your schedule and your commitments, yeah, because we understand many are from working adults with tight working schedules. So our classes are conducted during the weekends only, that is on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so if you're a full-time student, you can complete your study within 1 year. Okay, so if you're a full-time student, it is advisable for you to take up to 4 to 5 subjects per semester. And we are using this trimester for each year. So inshallah, you can complete everything in 1 year. And you have another 1 semester to prepare your project paper. Okay, and for part-time student, okay, you can have your own flexibility, yeah, to complete your study, and the duration is within 1.5 years. Okay, 5 trimesters to 5 years, 15 trimesters. Okay, so for part-time student, we advise you to take only 1 or 2 courses per semester. So this is to accommodate your other responsibilities, yeah, allowing you to pursue your studies, but at the same time balancing your work and also your personal life. So in total, you have altogether 42 credit hours need to be completed. Okay, next, we move on to the degree requirements. Okay, so if you are a fresh graduate with a passion in taxation or a professional seeking to upskill, okay, so this is for you, MIT, Master in Taxation. Okay, we welcome any candidates from various backgrounds, but we prefer candidates, okay, with a bachelor's degree in the field of accounting, okay, or related fields with honors from Universiti Utara Malaysia or any other institutions of higher learning recognized by the University Senate. Okay, and your CGPA must be at least 2.5. Okay, it means 2.5 and above. Or if your CGPA is lesser than that, between 2 to 2.49, but you have 3 years of relevant work experience and you pass an interview, yeah, by the TISA UUM Postgraduate Committee, or candidates without a qualification in accounting or related fields or working experience in the relevant fields must undergo appropriate prerequisite courses determined by the program and meet the minimum CGPA based on A to B. Okay, or we also consider diploma holder. Okay, so if you have diploma from any institution of higher learning recognized by University Senate with at least 10 years of relevant work experience, okay, and you are 35 years or older and pass the Apple assessment, okay, level 7, or you have any other equivalent qualifications, okay, recognized by the University Senate. And of course, you have to fulfill the English language requirement as set by our university. Okay. Right. So maybe you're thinking how much is the cost? So this is our estimated tuition fees, right? So our estimated tuition fees comprise of the non-recurring fees, recurring fees, and also tuition fees. And the total cost depends on whether you are local or you are non-Malaysian, and also whether you are a full-time student or you are a part-time student. Okay, so if you are Malaysian and doing full-time, okay, the total cost is 12,216. While if you're a part-time student, the total cost is 11,766. Okay, and if you are non-Malaysian, okay, doing full-time, you have the cost is 23,666. Okay. So I think this cost is reasonable compared to other universities offering master's degree program, and the cost of living in Sinto is much cheaper, yeah, than the cost of living in Kuala Lumpur or other major cities in Malaysia. So what are you waiting for? Come and join us. If you're ready to take your career to the next level, we invite you, we welcome you to join our program here in Sinto and also in Kuala Lumpur. Here you can scan using this QR code, or you can visit our UUM online application. Okay, www.apply.uum.edu.my/online app, or you can also browse our Facebook, facebook.com/TISA-UM, okay, or you can browse our website, TISA website, www.tisa.um.edu.my. If you have any further questions you would like to ask, you can always reach me at my number 0492872217, or you can email to me Aryati, ARYETI at uum.edu.my. So I'll pass the next session to Dr. Hadafi. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you, Dr. Ayati. So, for me, I will share with you the program of the Master of Science, International Accounting by coursework also. Basically, this program also known as the Master of Science IA, MSc IA, International Accounting. My screen is black. Can you can you see my slide? Anything okay?
Boleh, boleh.
Boleh,
Can.
ya?
Boleh.
All right. So I begin with the entry requirement. So basically, it's same, exactly same as the Master of Taxation. So for the if you possess the bachelor degree in accounting or business or related fields, then with CGPA at least 2.5 minimum, you are qualified. Yeah, right? If your CGPA is lower than 2.5, but minimum 2 CGPA, you have extra requirements, means that you have to have 3 years working experience. So relevant working experience somehow might relate to your particular business degree and etc. Okay, the interview it can be done based on the case basis. Yeah, so not all we will do the interview. If you don't have the qualification in accounting and the related fields, business and etc., but you are interested to apply our program, then you be able to, but somehow you need to pass the 2 subjects, okay, known as the prerequisite courses. So if you pass these 2 subjects, basically are from the accounting, the financial accounting and reporting, and also the management accounting subject or papers. Okay, so if you have passed these 2 subjects, then you can begin your master program. This situation, I think we have 2 cases that where students from non-accounting or non-business, some of them have the chemical petroleum degree as their first degree, but they applied for this program, and then we consider but they need to pass for these 2 prerequisite courses as I mentioned before. All right. If you don't have any degree at all, but you own diploma, you can apply it, but the requirement is more higher than the B. Okay, the B, this one. So you need to have 10 years experience plus the Apple assessment. So the Apple assessment is referred to the continuous learning provided by our government last time, but you need to sit for the assessment. If you pass, then you can use it to apply for the master program. Okay. For the English, I think basically same as the undergrad also. But if you do the undergrad program in Malaysia or in overseas, then you basically not to have sit for the MUET and etc. Okay, for the cost structure, same as the Master of Taxation, Overall, you need to take 12 courses. So we have 10 courses. This is the compulsory courses, plus another 2 courses that you can choose from here, plus this project paper, 1 project paper. So basically the 10 courses here equal to 30 credits, and the 2 elective courses equal to 6 credit, plus the 6 credit for the project paper will give you a total of 42 credit hours. Okay. So different from the MIT or Master of Taxations, the MICIA focus on the international accounting perspective. For example, here we have the seminar in the international accounting. We do have the another one, the international of financial management, which come from the economic and finance school. Okay, so apart from our school offered these particular courses, we also have other schools. For example, the research methodology and strategic management come from the School of Business, and the international financial management come from the School of Economic and Finance. Okay, the elective, we offer you any elective from the. If you're interested in taxation, you can choose one of the taxation courses. If you're interested or want to focus more on the management, you can choose from the management accounting papers. Auditing, we also have the, for example, here, the seminar in corporate governance. And also for the IS, we have the information system control and audit. Okay, so all these things are elective papers that you can choose from. Okay, period of study, I think same as the MIT or the coursework program. You can complete your study within 1 year period as we adopted the tri-semester program. Okay, for the course load, if you are a full-time student, you qualified to take up to 4 to 5 subjects per semester. If you want to take less, then no problem. But for the part-time, maximum you can take is 2 papers, okay, per semester. All right, so for the next one, for the tuition fees, we can categorize into 2, local fees and the international. All right, so there's a bit difference for the registration, insurance, and then we have medical examinations for the international, and the management fees of 2,000 ringgit. Okay, remember this one is not based on the dollars, it's based on the ringgit Malaysia. Service fee, cheaper for the Malaysian, and the part-time you will pay less than that, but for the international you have to pay 454 ringgit. Okay, so overall, if you complete for the 12 courses plus the 1 research project giving you 42 credit hours, the total fees that you need to pay is 10,500 ringgit for the local, both part-time and the full-time. And for the international, you have to pay 18,900. Okay, so for the comparison with the other local universities, the fees that we display here basically is much cheaper than what been charged by the other universities in the other places. All right. And then for the fourth trimester, so this one you can refer also. Okay, so this one, of course, the fees will be more higher as you will have to take a longer period. Okay, service. So the non-recurring fees is the one-time fees, means you only need to pay at the beginning of the semesters, whereas the recurring fees is the fees that you need to pay every semester. Okay, and then the one courses is being charged by the credit hours. Okay. For example, here, for the project paper, you will have to pay more, 6 credit times 250 ringgit as compared to the other subject. So all this one is only 3 credit. Okay. And then for the MACIE program, we offered at 2 locations, one at the UUM Sinto, another one is at the UUM KL. So those who are preferred to do your study in Sinto, you can apply at UUM Sinto. And those who are in the Negeri Sembilan or Selangor or Perak or Johor and Melaka, they can choose or opt to study in UUM KL. Okay, the mode of the program is same. Okay, as the lectures also will be from TISA, except if we cannot provide to UMKL, then UMKL will have another part-time lectures. But the syllabus and the fees will be same. All right. So I think that's the little bit about our program. So I just conclude that we offered 2 research program, which are the PhD program and also the Master of Science Accounting. Next, for the coursework, we offered Master of Science International Accounting and also Master of Taxation. All right. So in total, we have 4 programs, 2 coursework and 2 by research. All right. So MIT, MICIA, or the Master of Science Accounting by research are actually you can use as a pathway to proceed or to further study for the PhD level. Okay. And I hope to see you in the coming semesters. For the next intake, we will begin on the May, okay, for the new semester. So we still have a time if you want to apply it. So far for the MACIA, we receive quite encourage or the significant numbers of applications. I think more than 15 applications that we received so far. So those who are interested, you still have a time to apply for the May semester, right? So with that, I thank again to the UPS or Unit Pengajian Siswa dan COB, led by Dr. Francis today as a moderator, for having us for this FB session. Thank you again. I pass to Dr. Francis for the next session. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Dafi. Thank you, Dr. Faiza, and also thank you, Dr. Renti, for that information loaded presentation. So I just had a look on Facebook, and basically there's only one question. So I assume that you have presented very clearly for all the audience. And that particular questions I have already answered on behalf of. Basically, the student was just asking for part-time students how many credits students can take for a semester. So basically, while he was asking this question, Dr. Hadafi basically is explaining. So we tell the same thing lah. Minimum 3 credit, which is equivalent to 1 subject, and then maximum 8 credit hours, which is equivalent to 2 subject. Okay. Probably some questions from my side. We don't have much questions. Probably one question from my side. For students who like to enroll in a research-based program, say for example, Masters in Accounting, which is a research-based program, right? probably the common question is, can they do it in KL?
Dr. Faiza, you want to respond? Oh,
Since is a research base, right?
yeah.
I assume we will need them to be here.
Dr. Faiza want to respond or me?
Uh, uh, yes, because if they opt for full-time or part-time, they have to take the two prerequisite courses. So at the moment, the courses will be held 6 time face-to-face and 6 time online. So they may come to, if they wish to be in Kuala Lumpur, they can do so, but for them to complete the prerequisite papers, they have to come to UUM for at least 6 times, and they also have to at least come here to meet the supervisors and for attending the symposium, because the symposium, for master accounting, they don't have to present for symposium, but they have to defend their proposal where need to be face to face. Same goes for the Viva session. They have to physically in UUM for those sessions.
Okay.
Am I
Okay.
answering? Am I answering?
No. No. My probably one of the questions from my side is, yeah, we assume that they do it normally, because like what Dr. Hadafi have said, you have Masters of Science International Accounting, which is a coursework based in KL. So what if the students would like to appoint some of the colleagues who is basically in KL to become the supervisor? Is that because you are saying Masters of Science Accounting by research, right? That means to say they can even do topics on international accounting, and they would prefer your colleagues in KL? How would that be?
As far as I know, the supervisor must be appointed among TISAN academia from TISA UUM, but maybe cross supervise. For example, the second supervisor may come from UUM KL.
Oh,
I'm
so
sorry, second.
so meaning to say that the colleagues in UMKL, none of them are from TISA.
None, if I'm not mistaken. Is it correct? I think we have one, right, from TISA. Is it Associate Professor Dr. Shafiza? Maybe Dr. Hadafi can add on that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
he has additional info about UMKL.
Tak Davi? No ada tak?
Okay, to respond the question,
Hmm.
for the currently we have only MSc IA
Yes.
coursework offered in KL. Not sure about the arrangement for the UMKL, how they can offer certain programs mirroring in Sinto.
Oh, I see.
As far as I'm concerned, for the MSCIA, they have like a special arrangement between the Sinto and KL. So in future, probably for the other course like the MSc accounting by research to be offered in UMKL, it can be done if they have sort of demand in UMKL. Because in Sinto also the number of students is not relatively high
Okay.
that undergo the program. But if we receive quite high number of students, why I don't think it's things that you can proceed to offer that particular program in UMKL with the particular arrangement between the UMKL and the Sinto. For Tisan, there are no what do you call the accounting lectures based in UMKL. So
I see.
all of the courses, all the classes that we have so far coming from Sinto. Okay.
Oh, so you fly your colleagues to KL to teach.
Yeah.
I see.
If we cannot offer them, then UMKL will find the part-timers from other areas.
I see. Okay. All right.
Alright.
Okay. Then probably one more questions. The general question. As I am aware, um, by TISA itself, your degree in accounting, you have some international accreditation apart from AACSB, right? How about your postgraduate program, coursework base? Anything? I think your EFMD, the EPAS is only for the degree, right?
Yeah, correct. The Francis, EPAS is for the degree,
Uh-huh.
and then for the postgraduate, so far for the MSCIA, for the coursework, we don't have any specific international recognitions. For
Mm-hmm.
the Master of Tax, probably we can have I'm not sure, but there is some collaboration. But for the MSCIA, we stick with our own standalone, with
Okay.
no international, because somehow the undergrad program also, we decided to not to continue the
I see.
accreditation for the EFMD,
I see.
as it comes again with the cost and benefits, things that we can have and what we paid for, whether if for example, tangible benefits, then for sure we can consider.
I see.
The RT want to add
Mm. Anything would like to add?
for the MIT?
Yeah, I agree with Dr. Hadafi. For at the moment, we do not have any international accreditation for the postgraduate
Mm-hmm.
program for Master in Taxation and also Master Science International Accounting. But for Master in Taxation, we are working, we are trying to have this membership from the CTIM, that is the tax professional bodies, and we are trying to ask if is it possible that our students will be given the membership once they graduate from MIT.
Okay, so
Sitting.
so so will they become a chartered officer or anything?
They
For
will
example.
not carry the name, but after 5 years, then they will be uh, associate CTIM.
Okay. All right. And probably this is one more simple questions, probably for the undergraduate students looking for their pathway. How does pursuing a master's program, right, in accounting or taxation, will have benefit, or how am I supposed to put it? Okay. Hold on. Okay, most of the time you assume that students undergoing accounting degree, you get exempted for professional certificate like ACCA, right?
Yes.
So how does this postgraduate and ACCA can work parallelly, or how do the students say, okay, which one should I go, master or ACCA? Since I finished a degree in accounting, I got exemption for a few papers. So what would be your advice? Is it parallel, or is it complement one another, or because you don't have masters in accounting by coursework. So I'm just assume master accounting by research and ACCA is totally two different things. But what is your view on that? And advice for the undergraduate so that they are clear. Okay, whether I should go for ACCA or should I get a master?
Is it going to respond?
Is that Viva question?
No. Yeah, I think it's based on the preference of these particular students. If they are interested more on the practice of the accounting, like taxation, auditing, or even the accounting itself, then they might want to proceed with the professional examination as their chance to be more I mean, their what you call their future carriers will be more if they choose to take the professional exam rather than taking the master program, as they are related with their working environments. Okay, if the professional exam somehow will help them to growth their careers. If they choose, for example, to be sort of the as a executive, for example, as a managers, then the best option might be to proceed with the postgrad programs like the master program that we offered. As basically the background of the MSCIE program is on our alumni. They are actually come from the executive managers level, okay, that they want to sort of increase or update their knowledge about the latest or the current contacts and etc. We also have for example, the special arrangement with the LHDN or the IRB managers that doing their master program with us. So far, we have 6 cohort that been completed with total, I think, 90 of the alumni from the LHDN. So for the practitioners, those who are, those who are cannot decide whether they want to be at the executive level or the practitioners as the accountants, they need to decide early, okay, because somehow the path that they choose might affect their future's career. So, Faiza, want to add? Or add?
Not much, but what I can say is I agree with Dr. Hadafi's view. The student need to decide whether they would like to practice as a public accountants, or they would like to, for example, go to academia, to work as academia. If they prefer to work as a public accountant, I think they shall proceed with the professional qualifications.
Okay. All right. I think one more question. This one is coming from Facebook. Okay. A question by Eddie Chang. MIT program. Is it conducted on weekday or weekend? So I think the answer should be weekend. Is it
Weekend, Saturday and Sunday only.
Saturday and Sunday? Is it full online or face-to-face or hybrid for delivery mode?
6 times physical class and another 6 times online mode.
So at least 6 times, right? And
Yes.
which campus offered this program? I think this should be main campus, UUM Sinto only.
Yes, yeah. We only have in Sinto, yeah.
So Eddie, that's the answer for your question. It is a weekend class, Saturday, Sunday, and it is a mixture of online and face-to-face. We have 12 meetings, 6 face-to-face, 6 online, and it is available in Sintok campus. So if you are interested, you might want to contact Dr. Anti lah. All right. Okay, so I think that's all from me, and I foresee no more questions. Right, and it's also almost an hour, and of course, I think you will be contacted as we are aware that your school also do your own promotional on your Facebook page, and as far for today, we have approximately the maximum number of viewers is at one point of time is 15, and you got for this particular event we got almost 60 likes, so people are basically aware, and the video will be available on Facebook, so no worry, and hope that there will be lot more of leads that is going to contact any 3 of you to register for the program. Okay, so on behalf of the graduates office here, I would like to thank the three of you for the time spent. It's 1 hour, and I think it's good enough with all this information. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
Dr.
Thank
Francis.
you, Dr. Francis. Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
on
you,
behalf
Dr.
of the
Francis.
UPS COB, my former office and currently known as the Osman Yu Abdullah Graduate School of Business COB wing, right? We have completed the first round of program preview with all the 5 schools under College of Business. So TISA basically is the one that wraps up everything. Huh? We keep the best for last, Dr. Azri? All right. So probably in months to come, I will start with TISA first. Who knows, right?
With a new chairperson, of course.
Ah, all right. Okay. So thank you very much. I think I will end the session here today. All right. See you again.
Okay,
Bye bye.
thank
Good day.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.